Hey, YouTube family. I'm just turning the camera on because I'm feeling kind of sad today. I was working on what I wanted to say. It just feels appropriate that I should say something at my mom's memorial. And as I was writing, I started thinking, how am I going to be able to speak? um, but I'm sure I'll make it through. I have my moments. We all do, where you know we do really well, and then I think as the memorial, can't apologize for my tears. I'm sorry. And then I say I'm sorry. um I think as it gets closer, it's this Saturday. It's like so final. So I have moments like this. I know that in time it's going to be okay. I know this because I've been through this before. um but you do things to yourself, like listen to old voice messages where the last one, she left me. She was just wanting to talk to one of her daughters. Her voice was already getting really scratchy, so I think this was just before she got diagnosed. For some reason, this cancer really affected her voice, and I think maybe it was more to do with just her body being tired. I don't know, but and it reminded me of when Daddy passed away, because I had received a message from him. This was back in the Yahoo days, and I had received a message from him. He had called, and I rarely answer my phone. um, this was before I had a cell phone. This was a house phone, and then I sent him a message, said, "Hey, what did you need?" It usually went to voicemail if I was on the computer because I had dial up at the time. And he said nothing. I just wanted to talk, and that's what that message my mom left reminded me of. She just wanted to talk. It's like he knew he knew he was going to pass away soon, and she knew, and they both just wanted to talk to their children. the people who mean the most to them. I admit there were so many times I avoided my mom. Who doesn't, who doesn't avoid their parents from time to time? And we never learn how valuable they are to us until they're gone. This is just part of the grief. And I go from sadness to, depending on what crosses my mind. Because sometimes I'll think of something and sometimes things just aren't making sense to me. And I'll get angry. Or dealing with hospice, I get angry. And and then I'll, flip back and forth. For the most part, I think I'm doing pretty well. My daycare really helps with that. Uh, so this is just like, you've seen me make some videos recently where I'm in a pretty good mood. And then there are days like this. And I think the closer to the memorial itself that we get, the more like this will be. And we have like this family visitation on Friday, I guess for folks that can't make it to the memorial on Saturday. It's not like a viewing or anything. My mom was cremated, and those are in her house next to my stepdad. So it's not like that, but I think it's just for like just folks who want to come and share memories of mommy with us, and mommy shared a few things with us that we didn't know. Some things I probably wish I still didn't know. Um, but when I went to visit her before she went in the hospital, um, she was having me go through all her drawers and stuff, and she's like, "I want you to know everything about me." So, well, sometimes you have to be careful what you ask for. We'll leave it at that. But one thing I have learned through all of this is that she loved us more than I guess we thought. It's part of life. That is a journey and a door that we all have to go through eventually. None of us can escape it. None of us, no matter how rich you are, doesn't matter how well, la-ti da you are, it just doesn't matter. No one can buy their way out of death. Not Elon Musk, not Johnny Depp, not Keanu Reeves, not the president. No one can buy their way out of death. No one. It comes for us all. And there are always those behind who are going to mourn those that they love that are gone. The thing about life being too short is so true. So true. And it just sneaks up on you like just a couple of months ago, we were up on a mountain with my mom having lunch overlooking this beautiful scenery. She wasn't feeling well then, but none of us thought cancer. I mean, her stomach was bothering her then. None of us thought cancer. And I guess my sister says that in the last week of her life, it really was hitting her because she really thought, I guess, that it would be Crohn's or something. And I know that in that last week, she had one day where she was really scared and really panicked, and we had to all calm her down. But, can't say that I wouldn't be the same way. I'd like to say that I wouldn't. I'd like to say that I would be graceful about it. So long as I knew that hospice had the freaking uh, end of life meds there in the room. I have already decided I'm not ever doing hospice. I will stay on palliative care until I die if it comes to that. Nope. I will never use hospice, and I certainly would never use hospice with Piedmont. Nope. I will keep myself on, and I've told my sister this too. My family knows, and now all of YouTube knows. Keep me on palliative care if it ever comes to that, and yep, keep me in the hospital because at least there, you got all the doctors, you got all the drugs. Knock me out. Oh, I'm gonna let Sandy back in. Oh, it feels so good sometimes just to be able to get stuff out, with you guys. There's nobody here but me. No, there's really no support system. I mean, there's people I can call on, but that's just not me. You know, I'm not really about physically crying on somebody's shoulder. Um, I'll get it out and then I'll kind of just push it all away and move on until the next wave hits. I think the memorial is going to be a lot harder on us three than we anticipate. My aunt can't make it, my mom's sister, due to her health problems, but I really wish that she could. I understand that she can't, but she was always there when we were growing up. I know there'll be other family there. I think I think we feel alone now. I know I do. My sisters at least have their husbands. I know I feel alone. I miss I miss her calls and I miss her messages. I even miss her sarcasm. I always felt like I had to prove her wrong. I always felt like I had to continue to push forward and strive forward because I never really thought she believed in me, but she did. I think she used to say those things just to make me push forward. Just like Mr. Bronner, my high school civics teacher. Oh, he knew how to egg me on, but he egged me on so much that I ended up writing a speech in 10 minutes time that took first in my district and second in my state. And I'm thinking that my mom did the same thing. She knew how to egg me on and knew how to get under my skin just right. But now I'm thinking she did it so that I would prove her wrong. She was proud of me. She told me so. And I knew how proud she was when I found my business card in her firebox of all places. It's where you put only the most important of documents to you. My little daycare business card amongst her most important papers. That just says so much to me. I can't spend the whole night here. I'm gonna go let Sandy in and uh, watch some. Finish watching. I'm watching Jerry Seinfeld, the whole series on Netflix. I'm thinking about canceling my Netflix subscription. Everything's getting so expensive. Oh my god. Uh, but now the Sweet Magnolias season is new season is out, and I gotta watch that. So and Karate Kid's supposed to come out. Cobra Kai, right? Is that out yet? Have I missed that? Or is that a Netflix thing? I don't know. Y'all let me know. And Andrew wanted to thank Andrew Marlowe. I found a magnetic um, thing for my phone to put in my car. It was only like 15 bucks, I think. And so every other one I've had was like the suction cup and just always fell off. And so I think it's going to require me to uh, get a new uh, case though because of this. But this thing. Um, so I'm looking forward to trying that. And I had to get a dress because I realized that I did not have a proper dress for my mom's memorial. Um, I did go ahead and go with black, and I was going to do blue, her favorite color, but I decided to go ahead and do black. And I have a buttercup. Buttercup was something that my daddy used to call her, and I'm going to wear that probably on in the middle somewhere. And I have a black dress, but it's a winter dress, and I'm not wearing that. This is a summer one, and it's long and flowy, and material is thin, and I had to get the shoes and the pantyhose and all because I'm not a dress wearer. So when y'all see me in that, it'd probably be the last time until I have to wear it again for some reason. But so enjoy it. All right, guys. Thank you for listening to me. I do feel a little bit better. God bless.